B, let's go.
Dad, I should maybe do fight next Thursday. You should get that backpack mounted on your wall.
I should. Not glad I was gonna have to shimmy down the drain pipe.
Ooh, I would hate to see that. All right, boys. I think I'm gonna break about it. You trying to figure out when we're gonna schedule a time when all of us can get together.
I've never been scuba diving. Is it fun?
Oh, really?
I think you should try snorkeling first. It's lighter and you're not as strong.
Work tonight, want to catch up stand-up comedy?
Our family's vacation together once. This one here almost sank swimming.
Okay, that's only because I was joking first. Oh, you gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes to dive right in.
So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus, because a mermaid, you are not.
Birthday is coming up.
You looking for a kid?
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December.
Here we go.
You look at the Bucks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And here's George for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And here's Embiid. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Not going to go that time. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Here's Green. And out of the Kumbo with the jam.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. George against Giannis. And Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Embiid. Following the basket by MP. A 3-ball. And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Trent comes in for A.J. Green, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to King. Shot clock at 4, and Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Anthony against McCain. Pass to Watford. Clock at 6. Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Detroit. King, the pass to Trent. And here is Anthony. Bucks passing it around. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Anthony. 8 points for him.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Embiid. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Puts up a deep 3. The shot off that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Gordon in at the 3.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
To the inside, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
McCain's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Cole Anthony. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Lowry in for Eric Gordon. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Lowry with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Outside, Green. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kings checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Edwards comes in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Kyle Lowry. The 76ers trail by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you, Kevin.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Maxey passes to George. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Now, here's Maxey, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Here's King. Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Embiid. Back to King. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jared McCain's checked in for Maxey. The 76ers trail by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George with the bounce pass. McCain sends a screen for Edwards. Back to George. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Inside. Stolen by George.
Who's watching here?
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action as we return.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Philadelphia 76ers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you fire up that barbecue.
Yeah, that was 1987 all over again.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
That's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly...
There's Giannis taking flight.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The 76ers trail by 12. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Green. He's looking for Portis and finds him. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Down by 12. And George kicks to Maxey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 16 points for him. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we'll look at the stats for Paul George.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. Now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Maxey outside. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
And a wide open look for MP. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 6th assist on the night. The 76ers trail by 21. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Maxey. Here's the three. They get the rebound. Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Here's Edgecombe. Still scoreless. And stolen by MP. Pass to Portis. Makes it off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Edgecombe. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for the 76ers, Edward. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. A different look for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And then for Philadelphia, Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. 1:09 left in the third. Anthony against Lowry. Pass to Portis. Lets it go with the 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 76ers with another miss. Bucks leading by 19 points. Right side, Portis. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Portis has got 7 now in this quarter. Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Trent against McCain. Outside Gordon. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Out to Edwards. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Come around.
MP deciding where to go with connects again from distance.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Gordon is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. He's checked in for Kevin Porter. Here's Lowry. Over to the wing. From deep, Maxey. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Good. Another from 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Lowry. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Good on the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
Philadelphia with the ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
And listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season, they absolutely love him here. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Green comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Philadelphia also making some changes. George is checked in for Gordon. Edwards comes in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Kyle Lowry. Milwaukee's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anthony's checked in for A.J. Green. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And he makes both free throws. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Edgecombe. Hits it from three-point range.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Kuzma kicks to Porter. The three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. You've talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make the other team feel you. Did you do that tonight?
I came up big on the boards tonight. That was me letting my teammates know I got their back. They could rotate, close out, double team, knowing I was there for the board.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic.
just letting emails, team tweets him up. What's there to be unsure about?
Day. You're a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd. It's great.
So what happened to the lady guy?
Great snack idea for you. All leaves, triple, decker, PB&J. Only 12? Sounds like a lot of shit.
Oh, it sounds right near the glass.
I got the $20. You?
feeling, UMP.